Yeah. Oh-ha! I'm back. I'm still no closer to finding out what the hell. What happened to the conspiracy theorist guy? There was like a there's a conspiracy theorist involved in one of these. Ah, hold on. The root tree curse. Yeah. Oh, Thomas Overwood. Okay. The visitor counter has reached 7 digits. That's... oh god. The guy's not dead theory? Don't volunteer if you've ever drunk spirit cola. I will not explain why. What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, the guy's not dead theory. I have to know. It's a picture involved! There's multiple pictures involved. Oh. Oh my god. Hello, you. They look a bit too close together. Susie? No. Susie, no. It's like Sanchez. Isley. What? Yeah, Sanchez. The Sanchez lady. Double S. Oh, that's not good. That's not a good idea at all. Unpin the message. Out of his business partner in Australia, I think her name was Robin. Oh no. Patricia enjoyed the company of women. Oh. Okay. He's an absolute scumbag. Ugh. Uh, and given how old the photo is, it's her? Mary Webb, you are fucking me in the ass. Wait. Wait. Nope. Okay. Hmm. Wait, why was I saying nope to that one? I still need to have 2 more people done. God. You are not really helping here, lady. Really not helping here. Okay. Back to the start again. Search for him. Why am I starting there? Now I should start. No, not company record. Story. Story items. Okay, Anonymous. Danger. Joe. Danger. Anonymous. Search for in periodicals. News time. The article. Okay, daughter's name is Courtney May. Okay, so that put that here then? No, because they've already the affair. Like the affair's been acknowledged by the root trees, but I've also been told by the game that the Jane Doe is a dead end. So, and one of these two is the Australian business partner. Rubber Ducky, tell me things. I did look for that though. Rubber Ducky, you have failed me. Path time is no longer lots of fun. Courtney. Who got hired at the same time as Corrine? Chlorine. Whatever. Chlorine, whatever. Okay. Corinne, okay, Beatrice? Courtney May Watts. Maybe? That might be a name. That is a thing. Okay. Oh, the true story of... Okay. Courtesy of Courtney May Newton, formerly Watts. Thank you for simple shit. My head. It is so hot in here. Oh. She's not shy about claiming she is Jane Doe Roottree. As proof, she has posted an unskipped cover at a time she was featured on News Time, as well as a different photo of herself that seems to be a wedding photo. Where are Ryan and Cork? Diabetes and works at a department store. Very insistent that her mother is telling the truth. There's no room for a second photo, though. I'm switching back to game core sound, so I can listen to music. Also, this is a marriage. Nowhere for me to put that at. I have a dang drink, it's Pepsi. Did I just waste all of my time doing this? Did I really waste all of my time doing this? Gonna give me... Alleged paternal aunt. Hold on. No, you tested it to the aunt. You tested Bonnie Kellogg? Okay, no, where is she? Where is she? Kellogg is over here. Oh no, fucking shit! There's barely any match. Bonnie Kellogg is over here. Oh, wait, no. Guy Hudson. No, yeah, no, brother and sister. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold the fucking phone here. Oh. Oh no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh. Angie, no. Angie, no. Oh my god. Wow. Pee-pee. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I'm going to do when it's been. That's a different sample. That's a different sample. That's a different sample. That is a fake. That's a fake. Fake. Because if it's from the same person, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 9 of those things matching. It's faked. It's a fake DNA test. Oh. That doesn't help me in the slightest. It will eventually, but it doesn't help me now. Thank you, Ronnie. Ducky, what is this supposed to mean? Hi. Ducky, what am I doing here? Okay, that doesn't help. Oh. Oh. Gwen. What was this supposed to show me, Ducky? I've looked for that too, Ducky. You're sending me on paths I've already tread, Ducky. Roottreemania, Brazil. I've, I fucking Russell. The root tree everywhere in this. Okay. I mentioned in the paperwork. Here. Is that a fucking name? Is that a fucking name? He was paying for his affairs through candy development? Did he do the dad thing? Did he do what his dad did? Well, not his dad, but his grandpa? Did he do what the main man did? Okay. All artists who want to make art. Fuck me up, fam. Fuck me up. Da 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 da. 190,000 in 1979. That is a lot of travel if you don't understand how much that costs. Definitely a. Alvalagos, near the municipality of Sao Bernardo de Campo. Edson's, who is Edson Stores? Enciendo de Bordo. Nova Corporação de Doces Brazil. The company no longer exists. Not much information does ever exist about it, and the Roottrees now run Roottree Pasil themselves. Who is Edson? Where was he? Who are you? Find a dissertation published by a college student. Rise of Democracy. Oh. Sonia. Okay. Wife Sonia. Sonia do. Okay. There's a Flavio. Lewd. He's lewd. Oh, there's a website about something called fan fiction that has a small section dedicated to him. Currently dating a supermodel named Ashley York. What does he look like? Oh yeah, no, that's yeah, no. Okay. Only child, so is he an only child? Hmm. Cool. Articles it is. Nia received a significant inheritance in 1980, invested it. Oh. Okay. A media mogul, actually. Weird. Married, no other relationships, so she just has the one kid. Either or here. But I'll go here. Sonia Alves. I don't have a picture of her. I assume. As a store is. Edson Stores. Flavio. Torres. No, that would be him, wouldn't it? Is news anchor. The reason I put her there is because she had a spouse. This one did not. It might still be the Jane Tree. Jane Tree. The Jane Tree! Oh my god! Jane Tree! Oh my god! The Jane Tree! Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? As she goes by Nia. Fuck it. Oh, Porter has to fear for his own life. Apart from Anonymon. What else do I have? Susan Ford? How is she as an interpreter? Oh! Wait. Miss Ford. Susan Ford? The Guy Hudson wing? Hmm. Hmm. It is. Guy Hudson. I'm confused. Hughes? Okay, with the way this game does coincidences, I'm going to guess that Thomas Hughes is the one who married Susan Ford and made her Susan Hughes. This one was married. What she do? She was a teacher at the time, so teacher. Teacher is not a choice. What do you need? I was invited to devour what was left over. So I did. Mwah! I don't know what I'm looking for right now. Oh, principal. Okay, principal. Okay, 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 okay. I remember correctly. Hey, that lady's pregnant. Okay, that's her. She's pregnant. Okay. I'd look for a pregnant lady. How do I still not have the other? Oh my god. And it's the same suit from this, so there. Yeah. Suck lug nuts. And I, why is Mary Webb not working? Why is Mary Webb not? Oh. Okay, I'll look for the full name. That didn't help. About the periodicals, maybe I'll get a picture. I did get pictures. One of only a handful of identical twins in the world who suffer from two different genetic issues. One of them has asthma, and the other has a deadly allergy to peanuts. Their mother, a Miss Susie Ford, was the. Okay. Why did you mention it? You started the article by mentioning school, and you did not use quotation marks. But then you mentioned it in the second paragraph. Oh, wait, no. Okay. This is the game telling you what happened. And this is the actual text of the article. Okay. What are their names? What is the names, though? Okay, Heather and Melissa. Melissa is... I don't know which one's which. Hmm. Their life after high school. Heather Ford is the one with asthma. Okay. And is the one that is older by 15 minutes. Okay. That just leaves, I guess, Anonymous. That's Courtney May. Believe her extended version by Imagine Dragons. So, yeah, no. Okay, yeah, because... Yeah, no, they're not on the tree. Okay, no. The Jane Doe has been excluded from the tree. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. And there's been China stuff, so Roottreemania China? Lang Hongbo said to personally win over the Roottreemania family, did not wish to import ingredients and build it. To import bulk unpackaged Roottreemania candy and labeled not only for China but additional markets. Hongbo, who was already in his mid-50s when the deal happened, only had daughters, and his brother Lang Hongyu took control over after he died in 1986. And after Hongyu died in 1992, it passed to the oldest child from the next generation, Lang Xingyu. Okay. So that's... okay. Oh! A woman! I don't know whether I should be surprised that it surprises me or just surprised that the woman is in charge of a company. Ah, recent rise of women entrepreneurs. That makes sense. Ah, sexism. Early adopter of IVF. Who helped her sister have a child. Okay. But you want me... I don't like that. I don't like that at all. She stopped working until the result of her absence began to cause problems. Only then did they admit that they needed her. She's the fucking CEO. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, I'll look for Eli. I'll look for the business this time. Ooh. The Han family. Okay. Oh, really? In vitro? Okay. Okay. 100? Oh boy. It was used to hide pregnancies. They faked pregnancies by claiming IVF. Which means she got legitimately pregnant while in America. Unmarried and in America. Means what exactly? Ah. Okay, the other one is Piece of Asia. I'm just going through every lead I possibly can. Jerry and Linda Han. And from using an online translator, it seems that Jerry is Han Junwei and Linda is Lang Jinao. I don't know how to pronounce Chinese. Screw off. An Alanis Morissette song without ironic in it? Oh, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. She used to have this Butch Cassidy poster on her wall and was obsessed with Robert Redford. She doesn't even like visiting the US anymore. Lucy Lang. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh. Oh. Mid-Eastern University? So generic. Newspaper called the Herald. Hell yay. Okay, so Min. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. And now I they're filled out, but I can't do anything with them. Uh, that's great. Great. That's great. Is it Clementine? Do I have to put it back as I? Sup?
Hi again.
Hey,
I know you probably thought you were
I
done.
did. I did think
But
I
it
was.
turns out what you're doing here might have some pretty major repercussions on the family tree.
Again. Also,
Neither of us can.
I'd call it a simple misunderstanding, but it's digging at the pit of my stomach. I just have a feeling. Clark?
Last week, let's just say being the president, sometimes people bring me things.
Just skip to the important part.
Right. One of our janitors brought me some hair she'd found in Ruby Spratt's trash. It was Bonnie Hudson's. Bonnie is Guy's sister. She'd sent us her hair to test potential root trees, since her DNA is closest to Guy's. But Ruby threw it out, and I wasn't sure why she would have done that. Especially right before we began testing the tree you provided. When I asked, she told me she thought the samples needed to be fresh every time they did a test.
It seems really odd. Ruby was the one who convinced us to do DNA testing in the first place. She seemed so knowledgeable. I don't like it. You've done more of a deep dive on these people than anybody else has. Clark will keep a closer eye on the DNA tests from now on. You have an eye for anomalies. We need you to find the smoking guns.
If there's anyone you're 100% positive can't be a root tree,
or any you've got definitive evidence are root trees, then we might be able to catch Ruby in a lie.
There are 13 possible root trees left to identify. Hmm. Well. No. This is Beatrice. Definitely Beatrice. Hey. I don't have pictures for them, do I? Yeah, shit, I don't have pictures for them, do I? Wait, I do. I forgot what her husband's name. What's this stupid fucking name, Newton? Yeah, what was it? Dan? Could've been David. Forget what she does. Oh, wait, no, she's just like a nurse. That makes sense. Okay, okay. Um. Yeah, because they fake that shit. company records. Here. No, company records. What was it? Major expensive. No, not that one. There's Zigua. 10,000 a month. He's, yeah, definitely rude. Their hair. I don't have a picture of their dad. But. Yeah. I want to say yes to those, you know? What are you doing? Okay, so, okay, 1978. One of his sons was already born. Son. After. Oh, this is a story of working for Roottreemania. So youngest is not. Oldest is. Yeah. Who? Rubber Ducky, tell me. Oh. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? You think Ronnie and Robert might not be root trees? The fuck? What in the actual hell is happening here? I'm looking. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. Excuse me? Hold on. What? Cow on a film Cameron Diaz. No. Ron, what? What does he have? Why is Ron out? Okay. So Ron was a complete total asshole. But also wanted to destroy the clans to trust? There's nothing mentioning. Okay, Wild Bill. Okay, why? Perfectly fine health? Can I? Well, and I'm sorry for their loss. We've been all strangers for 40 years. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm looking at their information from the first possible part of the game. Oh, Bill. Okay, so, okay. I'm gonna change him to no. Because someone has been fucking with the goddamn DNA. I wish there was a fish. I wish I was a fish. They want me to find something. I haven't found it yet. Same thing for both of them. Okay. Due to the whole thing of other people, What? Huntington's? Wait. Why the fuck? What? Why did this need to be here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You. I know the show they worked on. Oh. Pan, no. Oh. Ronnie. Oh, Ron had. No, no, no. Ron has Huntington. Oh, he's not a root tree. Mm. Mm. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. That's the worst way to find out. Oh.
Beatrice and Courtney May. Clark, can you swing another test against Bonnie's DNA?
This time I'll be sure to have them verify both samples in person.
Using the family tree you filled out, as well as DNA tests, we were able to uncover the truth behind all the inconsistencies. Clark's handling the business, but I've come to thank you and fill you in on everything we've learned. Buckle up, because it's been one heck of a week. Actually, that's an understatement. It's not every week you discover your family company is being sabotaged by someone they trusted. But that's the kind of time we've been having. Like I said, buckle up. Maybe grab some popcorn. We'll start with Guy Hudson. Guy had a frankly ridiculous number of potential children. What shocked me is how many graduated from potential to confirmed. We can even prove he was aware of them. The smoking gun was how he used company money to pay off a lot of women.
Yeah, the affairs for candy
He hid it
research.
with a method inspired by his idol, Elias. 5-piece flavors. The flavors he was paying to research were a ruse. He developed flavors based on the initials of the women he was paying. Which was really stupid, considering one of their names started with X.
Yeah, that's kind of what clued me in, actually. Wait, caviar? But caviar was an actual flavor, though. Caviar was an actual flavor. It's really popular, and still.
Let's start with Christine. Guy was paying her under the name Caviar, but there were some other clues. James was born 9 months after Zach's party. Christine was there with Guy, and when she got pregnant, she panicked. Steve stepped up. He even turned it into one of his recipe stories. Not all of Guy's affairs led to offspring. He may have slept with Robin Martin, but she didn't have children, so we'll never know. Also, not every child of Guy's affair partners were his. Robert Garland was born after his parents had already moved to Boston. Skipping Beatrice for now. Up next is Lang Xin-yu. When Guy showed up in China, she was into America. And Americans. Dare I say redheads, even?
Ooh, you may.
When she got pregnant, her father paid key genes to fake IVF. They claimed her sister was unable to conceive.
But she had a
Her
kid.
sister and Jerry had their own son, Mark. Sonia Alves was soon after. Nia was married at a very young age to a much older husband. She resented him. I don't blame her. They allegedly spent no time together in private.
That's surprising.
Guy was in Brazil during Christmas 1979. It's the only Christmas not in the records. Flavio was born 9 months later, and like the others, Guy started paying Sonia. Last was Susan Ford, hired to translate for Guy's overseas trips. It's easy to read into Guy's donation to her school, but there's no definitive proof there. She and Guy were witnessed together near the end of his life. Susan's husband was convinced he couldn't be the father of her daughters. Guy, though, paid double. The price of twins.
Like a plum.
So, what about 5Ps? Felix Fellow's mother, Joanna, doesn't have a 5 pieces flavor. On top of that,
Didn't even think of that.
the story doesn't really add up. His mother already left the company by the time Guy became president, and his lyrics indicate he was born sometime around
Yep.
1975. Alone, that wouldn't necessarily prove it, but there are some suspicious
Ruby
connections.
Spratt,
They
yeah.
both grew up in Portland, in foster care, and according to the local paper, they definitely knew one another.
I never did that search. I never did that one.
Ruby was the one who
I didn't know the
approached
Portland
Felix
Telegraph
to begin
existed.
with. It was all a setup. Ruby and Felix saw my book's challenge to the Clancet Trust as an opportunity. His mother really had worked for Roottree, and Ruby was a respected lawyer. She exploited my family's greed, worked her way into control of the
Stream
trust,
isn't
and ensured
done yet.
Felix got a
Discord
piece.
message.
But they made some mistakes along the way. If you look at the 2 DNA tests that Ruby handled, they were both supposedly tested against Bonnie Hudson.
But they're completely different.
But the 2 signatures that should both represent Bonnie don't match. After Clark
Ruby
and I,
lawyered
we
up.
suspect Ruby had Donatico test Felix against his own mother's DNA. On the second test, Bonnie's sample was tested locally, but Courtney May's was not. Ruby's been throwing away samples. We think she sent her own hair instead of Courtney May's, but it could have been anyone's. Ruby and Felix were in cahoots. As for why, they were both advocates of wealth redistribution. A noble effort, but once they controlled the family fortune,
I didn't look at that either.
they became just as greedy as the worst members of my family. The money corrupted them.
I missed.
They were so eager to personally wield the wealth for their own cause that they sabotaged any other claims. That finally brings us to Anonymom, aka Beatrice Watts. Her tales of guys' parties and payoffs were true. She even approached Ruby before 5Ps was on news time. Ruby used Beatrice's truths to make Felix's lies feel real, then ruined the DNA test so that Beatrice looked phony in the public court of opinion. I feel worst for her in all of this. While Ruby and Felix stole the show, there were some other potential new family members as well. Miracle Roottree was less of an open and shut case. That said, it's very likely he had a son with Mary Beth Clementine. Not Stuart. Mary Beth adopted him before she ever set foot in Butler County. That leaves Mark. The timeline fits. He showed up about 9 months after Mary Beth visited Miracle. And the basket baby story is a bit too convenient.
That's what I thought.
That's not enough on its own. He was also bailed out by the sister of Edith Roottree, Miracle Jr.'s wife, after she changed her name to win that silly contest. Our best guess is that Mark was told by his mother whose son he was, and used that fact to put some pressure on Miracle Jr. We have no real proof of that, but nothing else really makes sense for why they'd be connected in that way.
Yeah.
Elias's affair was the most ambiguous. Gwyneth was able to coerce Elias to do things he wouldn't have otherwise done, like pressure to include me in the family.
You know, thinking about that now, yeah, that actually makes sense. She was
My
able
son
to
even mentioned them
do it
arguing about
to
someone
him.
named Beth.
Oh.
Combined with Gwyneth's lisp, it's possible the name was actually Bess.
A lisp? Oh.
Unfortunately,
She had a lisp?
all we know about Bess Williams is that she wrote his book and died not long after, leaving her only son an orphan. The timeline fits with Wildcat, but there's no record if she had any other relationship. Honestly, I wouldn't say we had enough evidence either way. I wouldn't be surprised if Elias cheated. Of course, I'm a bit biased. Regardless, we haven't gotten in touch with any of the Williams clan yet. That means we haven't been able to do a DNA test. As Clark mentioned, from here on out, all of our DNA tests will be in person for both parties.
Maybe, maybe, woo!
Lastly, we have a bit of a curveball. Ron Roottree isn't related to us by blood. Gwyn was definitely pregnant, so it's likely Robbie is. When Ron and Robbie went to visit their mother at the end of her life, something changed. Additionally, there have been a few rumors circling around Ron. RR Productions canceled the Guys Like Us remake due to the director's illness. At the same time, Ron's wife Penelope began doing benefits for Huntington's disease, stating that she had become familiar with it. Huntington's is the same disease that Gwyn's former co-star Leslie Florence had. It's passed from parent to child. Because Gwyn and Wild Bill didn't have Huntington's, and Ron seems to, it's impossible Gwyn was his mother. I recently confirmed all this with Ron. At the end of her life, Gwyn told Ron the story. Leslie and Bill had an affair the same year Leslie learned she had Huntington's. Leslie got pregnant. Leslie wasn't likely to survive to see her child grow up. And even if she did, she didn't want to be a burden. She begged Gwyn and Wild Bill to adopt her child.
Unfortunately, Wild Bill's an asshole.
Mere weeks after she found out she was having her own son, she also took in Ron. Wild Bill was a problem. Unreliable and a serial adulterer.
God, I'm gonna have to split this one up too.
Never saw him again. Gwyn had already told Starlet she was pregnant, so it never really made waves when people saw her with a child in Paris. There was gossip during her divorce when she was discovered to be pregnant again. In actuality, it was the final months of her only pregnancy. To lay low, she stayed in Paris long enough that even her own family never had reason to question the timeline. It's one heck of a story, and frankly, nobody could be expected to piece the timeline together.
But I did.
Not with what few mentions of Gwyn's past have survived. But the Huntingtons itself? That's proof.
That's so goddamn depressing, too.
Ron suing Robbie to remove him from the Clancet Trust was a huge moment in my story, and a major catalyst for this entire investigation. Finding out that it's been pretty much backwards this whole time has been a bit surreal. So that's where we're at. Looking over the information you sent us was invaluable. You got everything absolutely correct. Why did we even bother hiring a team? You figured it all out solo. All this information, this entire story. It's a lot, in more ways than one. Some of it has the potential to destroy marriages and ruin relationships.
Are you going to kill me?
We're handling it all very, very carefully. But we couldn't have gotten here without you.
Are you going to kill me?
And with that, I guess our tale has finally, truly come to an end. What a strange one it was. No words can express how grateful I am to you for untangling this mess. Honestly, I've had enough of my family's eccentricities and scandals for one lifetime. I imagine you have as well. And if not, well, there's always Elias's and Gwyneth's brothers and sisters.
Attention, attention root trees. This is 5-Piece coming at you from the real world. You know, the place you ain't ever lived in.
Oh boy. I didn't look up the song at all.
Man, y'all are hypocrites, sitting back in your massive estates, built from the cash that your ancestors gave you, acting like you somehow deserve it, based on your family's creations. Yo, but looky here, sonny, don't you come for our money, or you might burn bright in hellfire someday, like that Madsen chick and her two dads. My pappy's Clancet Trust should keep you away. Yo, it's disturbing, catching a sermon from a geezer who's never known hurt, but blurts out these claims that somehow we're sinners because we didn't earn it. When all of your worth it came free with your name, you expect me to treat your lectures on greed.
Oh, this is a good diss track.
From he without blame. How about instead, I turn my other cheeks and spread them. When you give me a kiss, you'll know just where to aim.
You say money is a root of all your problems. Let me take those problems away.
Whoever calls dollars the root of all evil, just trying to make small pursuits of real people. You silver spoon feeds you the world's purest treacle, while real world folks burning spoons for the needle. So once more with passion, tell this poor tragic orphan how your mansions and Porsches are actually horrible.
How I'm better off penniless, grasping for morsels. How wanting my share,
That's actually extortion. With your candy ass name, synonymous with sweets. Oh, you wanna call me classless? I'm gangster from Portland, but I play that game. I came up on the streets. The only streets you reppin' are Park Place and Boardwalk. Hypocrisy, monopoly is toppling. When I knock, have G's.
top off my pockets, please.
Cause the same God that got to steal my mom from me is what he wants, right? For you to live in poverty. And if you're suddenly not eager to unhand that fortune, that's unfortunate. I guess I'm gonna have to take my portion, and I'll do it all legally. Class action, courtroom, decorum. I way past your fancy ass dormant.
You say money is a root of all your problems. Let me take those problems away.
Bring the choir in.
You say money is a root of all your problems. Let me take those problems away.
Yeah.
You say money is a root of all your problems. Let me take those problems away.
Whoever calls dollars the root of all evil, just trying to make small pursuits of real people. You silver spoon feeds you the world's purest treacle, while real world folks burning spoons for the needle. Whoever calls dollars the root of all evil, just trying to make small pursuits of real people. You silver spoon feeds you the world's purest treacle, while real world
Not a bad song. Editing schedule. 4 o'clock. 2.5, 3 hours. Cash cleaner. O'clock. 33 o'clock. 3 hours. Something new. Something new. Why are you taking so long, game? I hope it was worth it. What? You hope what was worth it? You hope it was worth it? I don't understand. Okay, well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and outside the distinctions for joining me for Roottreemania. It was... It happened. It's a thing that happened. I'm reminded of the Obra Dinn, and I liked the Obra Dinn. I can't say particularly that I liked this one. And finding out at the end I had to do Ronald and Robbie, and hoping I can remembered all the stuff I needed to do for that. It's also not fun. Hunting seas can suck my ass. Oh, I'm just happy no one in my family has it. No one in my immediate family has it. I had to correct myself. I hope you all enjoy whatever time of day it is you partake of this particular media, on whatever platform you choose to do so. I. Oh, God. I have to film. Please do the socials. Please. Thank you. I had to split this one up just like I split the last one up. Or will split the last. Oh, God. Oh, and I have to record a thing. I had to record two things. Serve as either the intermediary pieces or just put subtitles, captions. I haven't put captions on anything. Oh, I haven't captions Metroid Prime Remastered. And those were bad. I was using a different software. I was using OpenShot for that. Now I have DaVinci. Uh, I'll see you all in the next stream.